What is up, everyone? It's Ghost coming at you with a Palworld video with tips and tricks. Stay tuned, we'll get right to it. Alright, tip number 1. What can your pal actually do? You can find that out by going into their details. For instance, we look at land ball and look at the work suitability. You can see all the jobs that they can actually do. They can do handiwork, which is helping out building things, transporting, with picking up items within your base and bringing it to the storage, farming, that is grazing with the lovely ranch. They can actually do things at the ranch. Other guys like Tansy can gather, that's for farming. Lumbering, cutting down trees, planting at the farm, transporting as well. So make sure you pay attention to your pals on that. That way you know what they can and can't do. Tip number 2, make sure you catch multiple of the same pal. The reason being is because each pal has different passive skills. Each one helps you in certain ways, like for instance Musclehead increases the pal's attack, but it makes the work speed kind of sucky. So he would be good in your party but not good at your base. Another one would be, what is it, Motivation Needle? Yes. So this actually increases the player's speed. So if he's in your party, you move faster. So just things to keep in mind when you're catching different pals. You get different passives as well. Later down the road, you can use Fusion, which takes the same type of pals, fuses them into another pal to increase their star rating, which increases their stats. Tip number 3, make sure you venture out at night, because certain pals only spawn at nighttime, like Daydream here. So when you're out wandering around, from all I can tell, there's actually no penalty for not sleeping. There's no sleep meter, there's no nothing. So when you come out here during nighttime, you can discover other pals that only come out at night. So make sure you venture out at daytime and nighttime to capture these lovely pals. For your next tip, make sure you, when you're battling these bosses, they are considered alphas and they can be captured. Just make sure you have plenty of balls to go with it and plenty of arrows, that you're prepared to fight these guys and that you're relatively around the same level as him. And when he gets low enough, recall your Pokemon. Oh, it's your pal, sorry, that way he doesn't kill him. There you go, you can catch him. You get an ancient technology for it as well. Keep in mind that they do respawn. So even though you defeated it and everything, they do respawn over time. However, if you challenge it again and defeat it and or capture it, you do not get ancient tech again. It's just the one-time completion to get the ancient tech, and even if you killed it or capture it, you still get the materials from it as if you killed it. So keep that in mind. Next tip, we'll go over the PAL deck and how to actually use it. So the PAL deck not only displays which pals you actually captured, but also displays different information about it. It tells you about their partner skill, their work suitability, what they can actually do, what they can't do, food, how much they eat, the possible drops. So if you're looking for something specific, you can come into the PAL deck, look at the PAL person that you captured and see what they actually drop. For instance, I know a lot of people are needing to figure out, hey, how do you get PAL fluids? Well, penguins or any type of water type PAL will drop it. And also it displays the capture bonus. So if you capture 10 of them, you get extra experience added to your character, so it's a great way of leveling. And finally, the PAL deck will actually show you where to find them. So if you ran across one that you didn't capture, like Gumas, you can click their habitat and be like, oh, okay, they're located here, so I go to these locations and I can capture them. It actually does the day and night. So for instance, like this guy is a nighttime person. He's not during the day, but you can see at night, this is where they're located at. Next tip, placing the storage boxes next to the resources. Why you should do this? So if you have transporting pals, like I have Lamball and certain other dudes, they will actually take the resources from the patches and they'll actually place them in here for you. That way you don't have to constantly do it. This also works for resources that are around, like the trees and the rocks. So in the beginning, before you get the 2 pits, you can actually build your storage compartments near these locations, and your guys that mine and chop wood will chop down the wood or chop down the trees, mine the rocks, and then your land balls or whomever else you have will transport them into the boxes for you. That way you don't have to worry about it. And keep in mind, as long as resources are in your storage boxes inside of this blue circle in your base, you have access to those resources when you're crafting. So that's why it's a good idea to keep the boxes close to the resources to make the transportation quicker. Because the resources will not count if they're actually in here. You have to acquire them and place them in the box. And obviously they don't count if they're on the ground. Next tip, quick stack. So not many games have this. I know Grounded has it, but if you open up your inventory and you have stuff in your wooden chest, so for instance, if I had this much in my inventory, down here you can see quick stack. So if you hit R, and everything in your inventory that's in the wooden chest will transport from your inventory into your wood chest quickly and easily, so you don't have to sit here and drag and drop or right click, etc. It just automatically slings it into your wooden chest and you don't have to worry about it. So quick stack is really helpful, quick and easy. Get the inventory or get the resources out of your inventory into the box. Boom boom bada bing. Move on with your life. Good stuff. And there y'all have it. A quick video guide about tips and tricks that I've come across while playing the game. If you have any other ideas and stuff that I missed, please consider adding it to the comments. But if you liked the video, please consider hitting that like button and subscribe to my channel if you like to. It'd be greatly appreciated. And keep in mind, I also stream the game. I'll be streaming on YouTube and Twitch. GhostMJM on those. Please check out my socials, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Take it easy. Thank you so much.